What is smoking? Is it the simple act of putting a flaming object near your mouth? Or is there something truly more sinister lying within? My name is Tim Yang, and today on 4.5 Minutes, we'll explore the underbelly of the beast that is smoke.
My name is Bob Robinson, and I'm a smoker.
Now, how long have you been smoking? When did you start?
The year's 1978. I was a wee 7-year-old. My pa used to smoke every night. Lit up his cig, right to his pleasure. One night, there was a scary sound in my room. I ran down to him and I hugged him. I could smell the smoke all over his breath. 2 months later, he was shot in an alley. Since then, after his funeral, I've been smoking ever since.
Now, what does your doctor say about your health? Are you in good shape, or is your body slowly deteriorating?
Well, yeah, I'm happy. His opinion don't matter. Living life to the fullest.
But contrary to Robinson's carefree diagnosis, his doctor has something else to say.
Dr. Neil Sarangi, and I'm an expert on smoking and the effect it has on the physical and emotional state of the addicted.
So, what would you suggest to Bob to help him overcome his addiction, perhaps?
I had something.
Perhaps nicotine.
Nicotine patches. I said it. That was me. That was me that said that.
Well, okay then.
Other ways to overcome smoking are support groups or prescription medicine. For Bob, I would recommend having someone close in his life help him through this difficult process so he doesn't go back to his old habits. Having someone around can make the whole thing a lot easier.
Well, smoking is truly an awful thing, isn't it? Absolutely despicable what it does to your body.
Smoking is just a really terrible thing, you know. 480,000 people die every year from smoking. 42.1 million Americans smoke, and that's 18% of our population. Even non-smokers can die. 34,000 non-smokers die every year from secondhand smoke exposure. And 74,000 of those deaths are cancer-related. And speaking of cancer, cigarette smoke contains about 7,000 chemicals, and 69 of those chemicals are known carcinogens. It's just, I don't understand why anyone would put themselves at that kind of risk for something so disgusting.
Well, I concur. I definitely agree. In fact, I think that smoking should be illegal. Now, you ever thought about quitting smoking? Perhaps it'd be good for you.
No, not really, I guess.
Well, you really should.
I'll consider it when I'm dead.
Well, you're only considering yourself. What about your family, to whom you're a brother, a lover, or a son to? What about them?
Well...
Now, how exactly are you going to react when your wife and children refuse to even go near you because you just smell of repulsing smoke? What are you going to do when it's your daughter's 7th birthday and she's blowing up a candle, but you just got to go aside because you've got to scratch that itch of nicotine? What are you going to do? I want you to consider the impact that this activity can have on both you and your loved ones.
Oh. Maybe I'll just try to go one day, one pack.
I'm sorry, but what's your name? I barely even recognize you, my good friend. My God, you're gonna be so happy that you went through this. But right now, I just want to take you back to a bit more of a serious side. Please take a look at this photo and just know what it's doing to your lungs. It's truly awful.
Oh, geez. Is this what's going on inside me?
Now, I'd like to introduce you to Dr. Neil Sarangi, graduate magna cum laude from Harvard University Medical School. And, Doctor, please come in.
Mr. Yang, Mr. Bobson, it's good to be here. Bob, all we want is your good health. It might be a good idea to start small and then gradually expand to achieve your goal. Like maybe try smoking less cigarettes per day. Eventually you'll hit 2 cigarettes, then 1, then none at all. And if the craving hits, we'll find something to take it off your mind.
You know what? I think I'm gonna try it. Gonna see if I can beat this demon of nicotine.
Well, that's great news. I'm glad I convinced you. You'll immediately notice the effect of breaking the habit, and I know your body will thank me.
And thus concludes an episode of 4.5 Minutes. Please tune in next week to watch Help, I'm Addicted to McDonald's. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.